Hi Leos, welcome to Tarot in the Dark. My name is Tori. Tonight we're going to take a look at the upcoming week. This is the week of August 18th through Sunday the 24th. We do have a new moon in Virgo this week, and also happy birthday to you guys. We're almost out of your season this week, but for now we're still here. Surprise. I knew that I wanted to come out, and I'm going to tell you why. I was picking up an energy of a surprise like rendezvous, like a surprise run-in, a surprise, like you're not anticipating or expecting this, but it feels like something or someone is going to enter your life abruptly. Okay. And I saw that card on the bottom of the deck and I was like, no, I'm not gonna say anything. If it comes out, I'll call it out. But this surprise this week coming in for you is going to be something beneficial. It's not something that you're expecting. I don't even think you could feel this. It feels very much like an actual surprise. Like, oh, wow, God, like I was hopeful, but I didn't know that this is going to actually happen. Okay. Your life plan is unfolding as it should. Look at this. I love this. There's some type of divine connection that is allowing you to move into where you're supposed to be in life. I love this. Okay. This is giving me complete like solar plexus chakra, like alignment. It's like you're aligning your chakras and coming into some type of balance. This inner harmony card also gives me that vibe too. It's like you're coming into some type of balance this week that's going to allow you to just naturally flow into where you're supposed to be. And again, this feels like a jack-in-the-box surprise. I don't think that you're anticipating, and I don't even think you're feeling this. I'm not seeing the High Priestess. It feels like a tower moment to me. Like you're just like, oh, shucks, whoa, this is where I'm supposed to be. Divine flow is at the bottom of the deck. Wow, this is awesome. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others. To follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. So there's probably going to be some type of sacrifice that's required. Okay. The bottom deck energy is be calm and keep going. You see this, how this third eye chakra, the crown chakra, this is like almost both of them combined into one. It's almost as if there's some type of connectedness that you have to the divine this week that's allowing you to move in the space to where you can overcome this energy of grief. Tears are what happens when the ice on the heart melts. I love this. I love this. This surprise is going to get your heart flowing again, okay? You have been grieving something. I feel like that grief is a past energy. You have been grieving something. I'm seeing like the Three of Swords in my mind's eye, okay? You've been grieving something. You've been mourning the loss of like an older version of you, and you're now ready for new opportunities and doors to start opening and flowing in for you. Okay, Leos, this is awesome. I love this. What a great surprise and an ending to your birthday season, right? Like, okay, and guess what? We endured, and now we're going to start to receive gifts. This is something to me that feels like you've manifested it, because with that, your plan is unfolding as it should card. I'm seeing absolute alignment with the divine. Maybe you are releasing your sense of, the need to control. Yep, the Hangman. He came out in reverse, but I don't read reversals. I'll flip it upside down and tell you what I'm getting. What I'm getting, though, with the Hangman in reverse as the past energy is that you felt stuck, okay? And now you're unstuck. Oh my gosh, you got the Mother Star card, which is an extra card in this deck, as your blockage. I'm going to tell you what that means. So that Hangman in reverse is your, let me put the cards down, okay? Because I want to tell you guys what I'm picking up. I'm picking up with so much energy. So the Hangman in reverse, this is the past energy that needs healing. You've been stuck. You were sitting in a place of stagnancy, and this was due to some grief, okay? Grief over losses is what I heard loud and clearly, okay? So there were losses in your life. I don't know through what experiences. It could have been love. It could have been family members transitioning, passing on. It could have been jobs. It could have been money. Whatever it was, it feels like a box full of things. Like I'm seeing the Seven of Cups, guys. So it's like you have been stuck in the energy of grief. And that grief wasn't allowing you to see things from a different perspective. Okay? So in reverse, it's showing that you're no longer waiting. Okay? The energy of the past had you sitting, you were waiting for something to change. Now the blockages and why there's no movement forward or hasn't been any movement forward, it looks to me like this has been due to the mother star in reverse would be your need to kind of create some type of identity, control the outcome, see things through the way that you wanted them to occur. Like it's almost like an energy of I want to dictate and determine what things should and shouldn't look like in life. And that comes for all of us. We all get in trouble with this, guys. But as a blockage, this was preventing you from seeing things from a different perspective with that hangman. There was no reflection because you were only in alignment with that which you desired. Something shifted in you over the last couple of weeks that's allowing you to see things from a different perspective, and it's opening you up to other opportunities, because it feels to me like you were blocked off, like you were blocking off, not spirit blocking it off, but it was like you were blocking off God's ability to usher in what you desire. And it was, again, due to you saying like, no, I don't want it done that way. I want it done this way. Yeah, your current, whoa. Oh, okay. The devil. Let me just pull the rest of the cards out, and then I'll tell you. Ooh, Leos. Yes, I love this. I love this energy. I know the devil came out there, but I'm going to tell you what I'm getting from the devil. Give me just a second. This is fantastic, okay? So the devil is their current energy. The Ten of Pentacles is what's hidden, okay? The reason behind all of this happening is the Ten of Pentacles. You're about to reap a harvest. Your inheritance is coming in. And the Two of Cups is your advice. Wow. This is what's coming in for you this week. This is a surprise. The surprise and what's hidden is that there's going to be some type of an epiphany, an awakening, or an event. It feels to me like an unexpected run-in with something or someone. And it feels to me like it's something or someone that is within the divine flow of your life that is supposed to happen. And that person is going to come in. They couldn't come in until you were over and out of this grieving process. Okay? The current situation is that you have a strong desire to collaborate with someone. I think you were the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the devil here. I think your energy has been stuck in who and how you're willing to collaborate. There's something around your I heard need to know, but it's almost like a need to, the devil is all about control. I'm sorry, I love you, Leos. I tell y'all every week, my mom is a Leo. I love you guys. But there's something around the need to control. Like you wanted to wrap your mind around what it was supposed to look like. And it was completely due to fear. Nothing wrong with being afraid, okay? It makes sense. It was due to fear that you became... Let me tell you how it's being shown to me. Your desire to control and conduct the outcome. Your desire to know the outcome, as in dictating the outcome. Like, I want it to be done this way. I don't want this person in my life. I don't want this opportunity, this experience. It's like you were blocking out your blessings. And it has something to do with collaborating with others. It could be love, absolutely, for sure. Absolutely. Like maybe you had some experiences with love in the past that didn't allow you to stand in your power, that didn't allow you independence, that didn't allow you to be your true and authentic self. And because of those experiences, you were like, you know what, I'll just be by myself. Because the interesting thing that they're showing me right here is the Hangman, the Mother Star, and the Devil are all single energies. There's only one person in the card. And then you have these three other collaborative energies. So it's almost like you have had to come to a conclusion or a decision as to whether or not you're willing to collaborate with others. But in your collaborating with others and your decision to say, hey, yes, I want to collaborate with others, because I think a lot of you were blocking out your collaboration with others. And in your decision to say, you know what, I'm going to be willing to collaborate with others, there's an epiphany that is given to you that shows you like, hey, you can collaborate with others, but you don't get to pick how it's done or who it's with. And I think that there's been like a specific type. There's something about a type coming through. Like maybe there's a specific type of person that you wanted to and wish to collaborate with in the past. But I think a part of this too is you becoming that which you choose and wish to collaborate with. And that's why this energy here, the devil is coming up. Let's go here first and then we'll go to the Ten of Pentacles. But that's why the devil is coming up here, because your desire has been based in fear and your shadow self. Your desires have been coming from a place of fear. So basically you've been trying to manifest from fear. Fear-based manifestation doesn't do anything but keep you stuck and in the control. The mother star is the divine feminine. The divine feminine, this is a blockage, so it would be in the reverse. The divine feminine energy in the reverse is control. So forget about you being a Leo. The divine feminine energy, shadow self, the shadow parts of the divine feminine energy is control, dictatorship, manipulation, emotional manipulation. The desire to do what she wishes to do. It's massive independence, like overly independent. Does not feel like she needs anyone or anything to help her because she can do everything by herself. This is what's been blocking you. This is why you haven't had any movement forward. And the devil coming out in the middle is showing that you're facing the devil. You're willing to see the situation for what it is. And because of your willingness to see the situation for what it is, you're no longer going to allow yourself to get wrapped up in those fears, in that shadow parts, the shadow parts of yourselves. You're no longer going to allow yourself to get caught up in your desires that you push them away. It's almost like you're slicing through your fears, slicing through your shadow self to come into complete alignment so that things can start to unfold the way that they're supposed to. And what you're not realizing is that inadvertently, there are surprises on the way to you. Now, this week does feel more like an epiphany, and I feel less the energy that I did earlier of like somebody like coming in. It feels like these are the epiphanies that you're gaining this week in order to usher this in. But I would anticipate that this comes in, and I don't usually give anything that has to do with timing, but by the end of the year is how this feels to me. This feels very much so like by the end of the year, you're going to usher in partnerships and relationships that are collaborative. Because what's hidden is that there is an inheritance that belongs to you. There is a divine inheritance, which is financial stability. It is prosperity. And it is very much connected to your awakening and receiving this new identity that allows you to no longer operate from your shadow self, but to align yourself with God, to align yourself with His desires for you, to align yourself with spirit instead of trying to master your life on your own, is what I'm hearing. The Two of Cups here is the advice and what's going to help you heal. What's going to help you heal is to open yourself up to love. But there's a grounding and a rooting yourself in your identity. Identifying yourself, that is facing the shadow. That is overcoming these fears and these desires. It's facing yourself, collaborating with yourself, becoming what it is that you wish to bring in. Harmonizing the love that you have for yourself. There's very much something about collaborating with the divine to create an inner harmony. And as you create that inner harmony, you're going to start to reel in and bring in others who wish to collaborate with you. Oh my God, Leos, look at this. You have the Three of Cups. This is about community. This is about creating alliances with people who are on your side, who want to support you. This is about having healthy relationships, individuals who have the same ideas, thoughts, and mindset as you, people who can celebrate your successes and your victories, and you do the same with them. And then underneath this, you have the 10 of Cups. This is about being content with your family, having joy and prosperity. It's also about abundance as far as your emotions, emotional abundance. And look, the past here, this is what you've been grieving, this 5 of Cups energy. You're leaving the sorrows, the losses. You're seeing those losses as gains too. You're pouring out the grief that has been sitting on your heart. It's melting away. You're pouring it out. You're allowing it to be released by facing your shadow. And this is absolutely beautiful. With that comes this amazing surprise. Okay? I love this. This is absolutely beautiful. I want to read you that surprise card. I haven't been reading them, but I want to read this to you guys because I'm feeling called to. So let's see. This is beautiful. Surprise, Leos. Alrighty. If you want to take a picture, you can. Prepare for something wonderful to happen to you. It will come out of the blue and be totally unexpected. You feel it has been a long time since something good has happened to you, but you so easily forget the times when things were good and life was going well. You have been through challenging times of late and have forgotten how to enjoy yourself. Most importantly, you have struggled to see the positive sides of things, and this has kept you in the doldrums. When these surprises arrive, enjoy the feelings associated with them. Remember, it is not the surprise that you need, but more so the awareness and connectedness to the feelings that are associated with the fun of surprises. Leos, this is awesome. If you made it this far in this reading, I hope that this is your reading because it's fantastic. Drop a gift box in the emoji or in the comments for me, please, or you can leave another comment. Do whatever you wish, but I just thank you for being here. If you don't mind liking, commenting, and subscribing, I'd appreciate it as it brings others in. Have the most amazing week as we celebrate the last of Leo season. I appreciate you, and I'll see y'all next week. Thanks so much. Bye.